are back. It's snowing right now, which is nice and rare. So it makes me kind of want to like cuddle up and get all nice and cozy and stuff, which I am. I'm gonna let myself enjoy this feeling because it doesn't snow very often. So we're gonna get a quick hour in. I know I've been pretty absent and far in between. It's been a while since I've touched this game. You know, just been a busy man, and streaming is gonna become more difficult in my life. But even if it happens once a week, I'm gonna stick with it. I am determined to beat this game, or to just get as far as possible. So if I remember correctly, we were trying to do the Django's quest, and to do that we need to find Dragar, and considering that I haven't found any yet, let's just move forward. Oh yeah, let's take the oath. Fuck it, why not? I am gonna be a Stormcloak. See, I haven't seen this part of the game. The Steed Stone allows you to carry more and not be slowed down by your armor. That's actually pretty badass. I don't use armor, so it's whatever. When your magic or stamina bar flashes, it means that you cannot perform the actions you just attempted. Power attacks become regular attacks, and spells fail.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't.
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage.
They're not heartbroken, trust me. She was a dirty old bat, to say the least. I said dirty old bat.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torag's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him.
Wow.
Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you.
Really?
Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see.
First of all, I don't really appreciate being called unblooded. But two, I'm just a recruit, and you're gonna send me out to go get this.
I know
quest?
you. You ready to take the oath?
Are you saying you sent me out there to die? I need to think it over. I'm ready to take the oath.
That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us. A hero of the people. A true son of Skyrim. A Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
Jarl of Windhelm and the true High King of Skyrim.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me.
Cool.
Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part.
Taking sides. Really? That's a trophy. Join the Stormcloaks or the Imperial Army. Haha, I've never gotten that one. Yeah.
Watch yourself out there.
Oh, I have to talk to Galmore? What's the mission? What is the aim of this war? What are your reasons for joining the war? What are your reasons for joining?
Reasons? Since when does a man need a reason to protect his family, to defend his homeland? It's the damn Outlanders and Empire that need the reasons.
Well, do you oppose anyone who's not a Nord?
I oppose tyranny. I oppose those who tell me how to live, what to think, and what to believe. I am a man. Skyrim is man's homeland. That is a fact I'm proud of. There is no shame in that. Read your history.
Oh.
Enough talk. There's much to do.
Wow. Wait, what are your reasons for joining the war?
It's the damn Outlanders
Hasn't
and Empire
Skyrim
that
always
need
been
the
part of the
reasons.
Empire, though?
Not this Empire. The world's better without it. Certainly Skyrim is. I fought in the Imperial Army in the war against the Dominion. I bled and spilled blood for the Empire. And for what? The Empire to bend its knee before those evil elf bastards? Signing a treaty meant to kill the heart of the Empire itself? To deny Talos? No. I will have no part of any such empire. And I will gladly gut anyone who says otherwise. Enough talk. There's much to do.
And for that reason, I agree with the Stormcloaks. As
Get yourself kitted out with what
racist as they are,
Welcome to the fight club.
I really do think that their racism is just misplaced. From just like they said, like they joined a war to fight the Aldominion, and the Aldominion did a sneak attack, which like fucked them up, which fucked the Empire up, and then the Empire just like was like, all right, whatever, like we'll do whatever you want, and then they're like, okay, well they can't worship this god, who for this people have been worshiping that god for years, and it's not like worshiping that god hurts people in any like intrinsic way. It's just like, hey, like they have their traditions, their culture to respect, and it's really overbearing and weird to kind of like infringe on those cultures. It's literally like, sounds a lot like imperialism and stuff like that, or colonialism, whatever, however you would like to call it. Like they're literally just trying to like go into a land that's not theirs and then start dictating how these people should live and their cultural beliefs. Because just because like they believe otherwise, but it's just like, hey dude, like we're gonna do what we're gonna do, and you guys can do what you guys gonna do. Don't impose your beliefs onto me. Like that's just not fair. So for that, I do think that the Empire is acting unjustly against the Alderminion, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help that like every time I meet a high elf that's like part of the Alderminion, oh my gosh, bro, they're the worst. They're just assholes. Like these guys are passionate, slightly racist, but angry, and rightly angry, I think. The Aldominion are like pompous pricks. Can't stand them, bro. So like, I wouldn't want that type of people governing me too, because they're so out of touch and they have like no sense of empathy. Anyways, what's the mission?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune. But if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
Cool. How do you know the crown is in? You anticipate danger? Of course, bro. Of course there's gonna be danger. What's the Jagged Crown?
Have you not heard that ancient verse? Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down, birth the walking winter's woe, the High King in his jagged crown.
What?
Going way back to King Harold's time, or even before, the High King always wore the jagged crown. It was the symbol of his might and power. The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons.
That's cool.
And it is said to contain a portion of the power of every king who has worn it.
Oh, that's sick.
True or not, who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary jagged crown sits upon his brow?
Fair enough, fair enough. How do you know the crown is in Cor van Jund?
It's true. The location of the crown was lost with King Borgas after the Great Hunt killed him while he was off on his damned Alessian campaigns.
Okay.
But legend holds, his body was secretly returned to Skyrim and buried with the crown. Its exact whereabouts lost in the following Wars of Succession. Through sources that shall remain nameless, I've tracked down what I believe to be the final resting place of King Borgas, Corvanjun. If the crown exists, it will be there.
Okay then.
Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Corvanjun even though you start
Stormcloaks
first.
are finding victory across the land.
You know, for as aggressive as that guy is, and for being like the, I guess the Thane, right? No, is it the Thane? I think the Thane. He really knows his history.
Wait,
I feel like
know
he's
you.
more a historian, or as much a historian as anything else.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note.
From whom?
Don't know. Creepy fella, black robe, couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that in. Looks like that's it.
Dark Brotherhoods. Twist wrappings and scally. Oh, okay. Mysterious note. We know. I know you guys know. How about that? What do we think of that? Just keep going down, visit the college and ask about the moth priest. Let's do that. Let's spend some time, now that I have the Archmage robes and Serena, now I think it's really time to enjoy this game to the fullest. Like, I was just trying to get these two things because I'm playing on Legendary. It is a little bit hard, and I'm trying to be a mage. So without the getup of a mage, I was just going to be, like, impossible to, like, get places, or just, like, enjoy being a mage. And then without Serena being the tank that she is, again, it was just, like, it wouldn't be as enjoyable. But now let's go. Let's go to an inn. If I sleep, I'm gonna wake up with the Dark Brotherhood. All right, we'll come back to this place, I'm sure. Let's go to college and let's just start like talking to people, getting to know the culture, getting some missions here and there, some side quests. Let's start enjoying this game. Let's really start getting into the nitty-gritty of what Skyrim is. While the mages of college would rule, come on. What time is it? 4 in the morning. Do you guys have quests for me by chance?
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Is there any college business I can assist with?
You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it.
Yeah, I'll be done. Are you involved in something dangerous? Can you tell me what the project is about? Can you tell me more about this project of yours?
Yes. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. It's just that, well, I'm not even really sure it's going to amount to anything just yet. All theoretical right now, you understand?
Okay.
But the implications are quite intriguing, I think. I simply need some experimental results to confirm my suspicions.
Okay.
Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Wow. Why are you so fidgety as a person? Just relax, bro. Like, I'm not really like attacking you. Also thought it was funny because he was like, "You've been going up the ranks." I can't help but to notice that you've been going up the ranks. It's like, well, you haven't noticed that I'm the freaking Archmage, my guy.
Tolfdir is Master Wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate that.
Any advice that you can give about destruction spells?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell.
Yeah.
Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Yeah. Okay. You have anything I can buy?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
What are those? Oh, I have $11,000. What the? Where did I get so much money? I'm down. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. Should I do the cloak of lightning? Nah. Awesome. Okay, what can I sell you here? You can have this. You can have this. You can have this and this and this and this and this. Okay. Wow.
Until
You made a lot of money off of me, but let's read. Oh, beautiful.
next time.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Fireball and Fire Cloak are now all going to be up on here. Chaining Lightning is pretty cool too. I might want to consider having that around. Okay, Illusion. Let's take this one off. Let's take this off too, because it's not like I rarely use it. Because I'm thinking like, can I do? Wait. Can I do this, for example?
And to St. Mirabel question.
Oh.
Just imagine the look on her face now.
Oh, beautiful. That is beautiful. Anyways, wait. Is there anything else I can talk to you about?
Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe.
You talking shit?
The Eye of Magnus, here but lost. Slipped through our grasp. Oh, what we might have learned. Oh my. Never underestimate the ability to influence others.
Oh, no, wait.
Get your thieving
Oh, my
hands
bad,
off
dude.
that.
My bad, my
I
bad.
wonder what we could have done with the eye.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
You had like all this, very, again, really not dealing with this for now. Is there any business I can
There
help
may
with?
be a matter in which your skills could be useful.
Okay.
The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll help.
Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
Interesting. What did you need me to do?
Until next time.
Focal points. Okay.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Until next time.
Until next time. Okay. Nice. I just went up on destruction. I got some cool ass spells. I think I'm gonna use the lightning, the chain lightning.
Enchanting services
When we're fighting mages.
are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Is there any business I can help with?
Well, there's more enchanting to be done. You can acquire whatever it is and bring it back here, and I'll take care of it.
Okay, I'll could do that.
All
for
right,
you.
be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college. Here's the name and location of the client. Until next time.
Okay. So I could just be a fucking errand boy if I wanted to for that guy.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah, I don't know why they give you shit, man. Yours is probably one of the most important.
Once again, take a look.
Yours is probably one of the most important schools of magic.
Until next time.
I don't use it often because I don't get hit. Ay! But when I do use it, I'm thankful that I have it. I'll tell you that much. Okay. That's pretty much everybody here. I can really ask about a moth priest. Maybe I can ask the librarian. Alright. Who else can we talk to? Huh. What's going on here?
Thanks to you, the people of Skyrim will continue to have a place to study magic, even if most of them resent you for it. I never would have suspected that the Eye could be so dangerous. Tolfdir is right, isn't he? Magic really can overwhelm you.
Is something wrong?
Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet.
Well, there's a person
I may have
next
entered
to us.
into an agreement with Enther.
Enther.
He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
Okay. Really fucked up on that one. And also, is it difficult being away from your family?
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
Why do Nords have problems with the college?
Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users.
Oh, I see.
And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
Fair enough. Why is well, I'm sure
Until
it's
next
from
time.
Family. Okay. Until next time. And you,
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
What's up? What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become better mages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
Sure. Okay.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now I...
Whoa.
Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green.
I feel very green.
I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
What did you do?
I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong.
Winterhold used to be full of dark elves.
Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year.
Interesting.
After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
Yeah. Do you like it here at the college?
So far. If only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be. I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
Huh. Interesting.
Alright then.
What did you do? I just have a green tint. Oh wait. What was it? Everything is green. Okay. Whatever. I'll take that. That's funny. What's up?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
Can you tell me more about the Augor of Dunglan?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else.
Okay, continue.
He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before.
Okay.
But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
What happened exactly? Oh, where he became like an orb of magic? Is there anything I should be aware of?
Actually, yes, Archmage. I believe there is.
Really?
We've been contacted by the Jarl of Morthal. It would seem there's some sort of disturbance. From what few details we were given, it sounds quite familiar. I suspect that the power released by the Eye of Magnus was not fully contained and has coalesced in this part of Skyrim. I do hope you still have the Staff of Magnus someplace. I suspect you're going to need it.
Don't tell me more of those fucking... Oh, dude, if it's more... Close the rupture. Okay. Because I was about to say, if there's more of those fucking anomalies, I'm gonna be so mad. You look like you could use a hand.
Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but... Well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value.
What's an alembic?
If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me?
Of course. Where was it you were missing? What was it? Okay.
My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. All right, then.
Well, that didn't even give me a quest. Where's your alembic? Huh.
Cesargo is eager to hear how the scrolls are working.
Well, I can't live and tell you because they're fucking crazy, dude. I need more help. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna look up Toldarf's alembic. I'll be right back.